complex numbers, example 8 and 9. Question 8 asks us to divide 4 plus 7i by 1 minus 3i. Now, using what we know from example 7 and using our knowledge of rationalising the denominator, what we do is we multiply by 1, but we multiply by 1 in a particular way in order to make these complex numbers on the bottom disappear. So I'm going to multiply by 1 plus 3i, 1 plus 3i. In other words, the conjugate of the denominator. So if we work that out, we know that the bottom will just turn into a real number, but I'll do it all and then we can see what happens. So the top is going to be 4 plus 12i plus 7i plus 21i squared, and the denominator will be 1 plus 3i minus 3i minus 9i squared. So if we sort that out, on the top we have 4 plus 19i, and then remember I squared is minus 1, so that becomes minus 21 at the end, and the denominator, the 3i and the minus 3i cancel, and we're going to get 1, and then here this is going to become a plus 9, that becomes 10 on the denominator. So we end up with 4 minus 21, which is minus 17 plus 19i divided by 10, and we could write it as a decimal or we could write it as fractions. Minus 17 over 10 plus 19 over 10i, and that's the answer. So it's the same process as rationalising the denominator. If we do the same thing here, you might want to pause the video at this point and have a go yourself. Always change the sign on the imaginary part. So we'll make it minus 3i there, and then same thing on the denominator. So just working it through, we'll have minus 8, minus 6i, plus 20i, and plus 15i squared. Now at this stage, if you're feeling quite confident, you can do this step all in one, and I don't tend to write plus 15i squared. I would write minus 15 straight away because the I squared is minus 1. So it's like this 21i squared became minus 21. We have plus 15i squared, that would become minus 15. Same on the denominator, we have 16, and then we have plus 12i minus 12i. Always look for those cancelling. If they don't, you've made a mistake. And then at the end we have minus 9i squared, which would become plus 9. So on the numerator, minus 8, take 15, so that's minus 23. Minus 6 add 20 is plus 14, so plus 14i. And then 16 add 9 is 25, and again we could write it as a fraction in each of the two components, the real and imaginary components, like that.